A man accused of murder at an Appleton nightclub may also have more recently been trying to keep witnesses from testifying against him. 28-year-old Chong Lee of Neenah is accused of shooting 25-year-old Joshua Richards of Green Bay at the Luna Lounge in Appleton. Fox 11's Chad Doran has new details today from Lee's preliminary hearing.
Detectives who testified Wednesday said that Chong Lee knew if witnesses to the Luna Lounge shooting testified at his recent bond revocation hearing, he'd be facing prison time because of a prior conviction.
I'll quote from the letter, "I can't have Paul and Joe show up. If they do, then I would lose and receive the 17. Referring to the 17 years, I believe that he's facing concerning revocation.
Detectives said Lee wrote a letter and made phone calls from jail trying to make sure his brother Paul Lee and friend Joe Thor, who were with him the night of the shooting, wouldn't go to court.
Chong Lee was instructing them that this whole case depends on Paul and Joe's statements, and that if they don't show up, then we don't have a case. So they need to disappear.
Lee was facing the revocation hearing based on his arrest in the shooting case. He was on probation stemming from a burglary conviction in 2003. Roberts testified Lee also tried to cover up the phone calls to the men from jail.
The majority of phone calls that we had located, Chong Lee was using other inmates' ID calling numbers. What I believe is an attempt to hide the fact that he was making the outgoing calls.
Lee's attorneys did not want to comment on the case after court, but during the hearing tried to show there was no evidence directly linking Lee with the shooting, including that the gun used in the shooting has not yet been recovered. Prosecutors haven't said yet what led up to the shooting, but District Attorney Carrie Schneider did say, whatever the circumstances, the situation was tragic.
Parties didn't know each other, so they're strangers, so it wasn't like there was a long-standing beef between Mr. Richards or these people, or Mr. Lee, so there's no good reason.
Lee will be back in court again on March 18th. In Appleton, Chad Doran, Fox 11 News.
Richards' family would not talk about the case after today's hearing. Instead, his mother said she wanted to focus on a fund set up in Richards' memory.
He was a semi-pro football player for the Green Bay Blackjacks, was really into physical fitness, so we really want to help kids lead healthier lives. And this organization, we hope, will do that.
There is a link to the fund in the Newslink section of fox11online.com.